Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm going to be playing around with a healing scrapper build, and I thought it would be some fun to just share what I've done with it. I literally just took random traits that I thought would enhance healing, so let's just first discuss and detail my trait choices. For my traits, I am taking Inventions, Alchemy, and the Elite Specialization, the Scrapper. For Inventions, I'm taking Bottom, Middle, Bottom, Alchemy, Bottom, Middle, Middle, and for the Scrapper, Bottom, Top, Top. I sadly did forget to take a screenshot of my sigils, amulets, and runes. However, the amulet that I was using was the Mender's Amulet, and the sigil, I believe, was a sigil of water. So I primarily focused on flat power and increasing my healing duration, and with the rune of water, I believe it does increase your outgoing boon duration. I decided to take the hammer weapon for extra barrier application, and for my utility skills, I am, of course, taking the med kit, the bulwark gyro, the purge gyro, elixir C, and the supply crate. Now that we have all the business and formality out of the way, I would like to discuss some of the gameplay that occurred during this match. And overall, I'd like to say that I had a lot of fun. I had many people telling me in the comments to play the support / healing engineer, and I never really got around to it, but I was kind of bored today, so I thought, might as well. And overall, I'd say 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed, would play again. So here, most of these clips are primarily showing how I support other players and how the numbers are looking. They didn't feel overly chunky to the point where I felt overpowered, but they didn't feel super weak. I feel like the medkit is a nice middle ground and is pretty simple because you can have it on all the time. Here's a little bit of sustain and just trying to keep myself alive in these hectic situations. Sadly, my allies end up not doing so hot, but I managed to keep myself alive. And the clip that is coming up right about now, this is a bit more of my self-sustain play. I end up switching to hammer and casting my fourth ability, which will apply more barrier. Once again, I'm trying to do my bulwark gyro and cleansing gyro. And overall, I figured in this situation that it was going to be a bit difficult because I was the only one there. So I tried as much as I can to get away. And thankfully, the trait popped, which allows me to shrink down. I think it's like Elixir S or something like that, which allows you to get out of sticky situations. Here is a fight on the bell, just some more AoE healing. The second ability, I believe this one used to drop med packs, but now it's just a cone heal, which shoots out. The animation's a little strange to me, but it shoots out these med packs and then they just disappear after they reach the range threshold. But I think it'd be really cool if you could directly target this to throw out a row of med kits, because I think the healing kit is an interesting tool, or kit in general. I feel like I'm saying kit a lot. I'm trying to find different words, but I think the pickup mechanics work really well on this kit. So many kits. But once again, just using my auto attack to keep people alive. Here's another team fight. I have a trait which allows me to convert any of the conditions on my allies. Well, if I were to cleanse conditions, they are converted into a boon. So I always try to be mindful of that using my F4 tool belt skill. And overall, just throwing my 5, which is a decent burst. I also forgot to mention what the skills actually do. The first healing skill is a direct cone heal. There's some motorcycles driving in the background. The second one is the conal heal that sprays the medkits. The third ability is an AoE water field, which cleanses conditions. The fourth is a moderate heal that is AoE point blank. It's pretty quick. And the fifth one is a timed bomb, which you will throw on the ground, and after about 2 or 3 seconds, it will detonate, granting boons to allies. Here, I sadly go down. That was not fun. But I do end up getting picked back up, but then soon after, I end up going down again. But I get picked up. This was the only time I actually went down and died, so I felt very, very blessed and thankful. I do have to practice reviving, though, on this character in terms of this play style, because I do find rezzing a little bit difficult because I'm so used to the Guardian bubble that it's a little sad. But my gyro should be reviving allies. Once again, trying to survive as much as possible and just generally healing. Also, you might have saw there with my health pool, I got a decent amount of barrier. And this is coming down to the end of the game where I'm just trying to burst back up the health of a low health ally. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty easy play style to get into. I didn't have much difficulty at all. This was the very first game that I played. So I think for those of you who are engineer players and are looking for more flat healing, I think this is a great option. And if you've been questioning it, like I have, I'd say it's really great. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little build gameplay video. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short, but I hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you all in the next video coming soon. I'm very excited. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more Guild Wars 2 content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Mwah. Down below, I have links to all things Guild Wars 2 for free-to-play players and expansion players alike. So if you or a loved one are interested in playing Guild Wars 2, check the links down below and begin your adventure in Tyria today. See you in game!